The complexity of the lion's territories is lost to the larger animals of Africa. To giraffes, it makes no difference whose turf they're on. Lions are dangerous anywhere. When they find them, they keep them in their sight. For the elephants, that's not good enough. Lions kill their newborns, so the further they make them run, the better. Elephants have seen generations of lions come and go. They've walked through the invisible boundaries that change with the strength of the reigning king. All this is unimportant to them. Their survival depends on the best food and water that they can find over an expanse of land that stretches far beyond these lions' territories. They're on the three brothers' land now, only because it has the best source of water around. And nearby, there is an enormous expanse of bushland to feed. The old Shebele male takes some time out with his pride. At his age, he tires quickly. His joints are stiff and riddled with arthritis. He doesn't hunt with the pride anymore. For the 2 young lionesses and the 5 cubs, this is a problem. They depended on the experience and strength of the old male and his 3 lionesses. Now, the females are gone and the old male is tired. The Shebeles are in trouble. The 2 remaining lionesses used to take the older one's lead. Now they find themselves alone, having to provide for a handful of almost fully grown cubs with matching adult appetites. At every opportunity, they try to go for buffaloes. Just 2 lionesses against a whole herd. The odds are against them. Inevitably, the lionesses lose. Despite being almost 2 years old, the cubs are of no use. They just don't know how to hunt because they missed out on some crucial guidance, usually given by the adults in the pride. It takes special skills to hunt buffaloes. Skills that the 3 brothers perfected during their nomadic years in Kruger. The sisters are desperate to be accepted by these males. They try all the tricks they know. Flirting seems to work. But the male is not sure what to make of this. Encouraged by her sister's progress, a second lioness moves closer. And her young son follows her. He shadows her in the hope of getting her protection while trying to get close to the carcass. The sisters' arrival has unsettled the brothers. They are unsure of what to do, fight them or accept them. The female's scent is distracting. Quietly, one of the lionesses starts to feed. Her sister tries to move in too, but she's too fast for the lion's liking. Meanwhile, the one feeding eats as quickly as she can. And the male makes sure that the lionesses see who owns this kill. Having learned from her mistakes, the mother moves closer, slowly. Her son follows. But he is getting too close. The brothers have had enough and take out their frustration on each other. Undeterred, the lioness carries on feeding. But soon her time is up. The males reclaim their meal. Nearby, my own kill, well secured above ground. Being alone has its advantages. He doesn't have to share with anyone. But he has a following of intruders that try to steal from him. Hyenas are Makajan's plague. Almost every time he has a kill, they find him. And they are very patient thieves. He feeds into the night, dropping nothing but crumbs. Every little scrap counts. Eventually, the carcass will come apart and fall. But Makajan will not allow the hyenas to be around for that. Not many leopards would single-handedly take on a group of scavengers his own size. But he is a powerful cat, and the hyenas know when to back down. He settles at the bottom of the tree to ensure they do not return. The night was good for the cats of Timbavati. The Shibelis killed a waterbuck. It's not a large prize, weighing only a third of a buffalo, but it will provide enough food for the two lionesses and their cubs. The youngest one is learning how to get her own piece of the meal. Her older cousin is more cautious. The little one submits to her mother, but she doesn't back down. The older cub is too cautious. As a result, she doesn't get any food. Not on this side of the carcass. The youngest one managed to get a bone. This time, it has more meat on it. The The waterbuck provides just enough meat to go round. But soon the Shebellies will be hungry again. Maintaining a territory is hard work, even harder when doing it alone. Despite the difficulties, the old Shebelly male has done very well on his own. But he's old and tired. His days as the king of his territory are numbered. It's a sad prospect, but a reality that all lions need to face towards the end of their lives. If he's lucky, he will have a dignified send-off, walking away alone to rest in peace. If he's not, he will face a bloody battle with the 3 young brothers. But the brothers have others that are keeping them distracted. The 3 sisters have worked out the winning formula to free food. And now they have an extra card to play. One of the lionesses is an estrus. She's only at the beginning and not ready to mate yet, but the change in hormones produces a scent that the males find inviting. The lioness is careful of the sudden attention and tries to keep the male at a distance. At the same time, she's hungry and wants to get close to the kill. But the other brother is not happy about this. The males seem to have mixed reactions to her altered state. This one finds her a threat, while the other one can't keep his eyes off her. A hyena arrives on the scene, but she doesn't stay long. There are too many lions around. Each brother protects his own prize. One the lioness, the other the kill. The hyena goes past unnoticed. Between the lions and the leopards, she's sure to find another kill. With patience and a great sense of smell, she patrols their territories from corner to corner. A leopard's skill is to kill swiftly and feed quietly to avoid attracting such scavengers. Ntombi has killed again. She returns to the tree where she stashed a duiker carcass. First, she checks that she hasn't been followed. Then, she climbs the enormous tree. The kill is still intact and far from the reaches of scavengers. And yet Ntombi is nervous. She keeps looking to make sure she is alone. But, for reasons only known to her, she's not convinced that this is the best place to settle to eat. She's killed an unusually large animal for her size. The duiker is almost as big as she is. She drops it to the ground. Then she moves it under a thorn bush. Finally, she settles to feed. The cats of Timbavati hunt and kill day and night. Some, like Ntombi, kill often. Others, like the Shibelis, are not so lucky. The old male hasn't eaten for a week. Lately, he prefers to scavenge from other predators, and he'll try everything he can to steal a meal.